good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. How are you guys doing today? I meant to start stream a lot earlier, but I got out of work pretty late, and got stuck in traffic, so here we are now. I did start making our stars. I did make all of our lurkers last night, because today we will have, I'm going to keep my promise today, we're going to have a short stream. So yeah, let's get started with the stars. We had Batcat join us. Oh my god, I was gonna say something, and I was like, oh yeah, I have to tell this story on stream. I was like telling myself not to forget it while I was driving home. Hello Eternal, welcome to stream. I was telling myself not to forget this story while I was driving home, and I forgot it, so that's great. Another thing I did do while like driving home was like try to do some vocal warm-ups exercises, because my throat's been like hurting kind of. I don't know if it's just because I've been yapping too much. Let's see who else joined us. Melancholy. I really like Melancholy's co-working streams. I think they're really chill. I feel like maybe I should do some co-working streams because there's so many things I want to work on. Hi Rin, how you doing? Should I ask if you're in class? I'm kind of worried ever since last time. But yeah, oh my god, what was I talking about? Oh, co-working. Yume and Nikki looks different. In 9 class, okay. Yeah, it's so different, man. Like, they got rid of the pixel art and everything. Oh, Eternal, you joined last time as well. But what else? I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Vocal exercises. Stuff I want to be working on. There's like 10 projects I want to finish before the end of the year. Realistically, I'm probably only gonna get to like 5 of them if I'm fast. 3 of them at best. I started this like checkered pink and white cardigan because I had a lot of pink and white yarn and I was like trying to break through my yarn stash. Maxiro joined us last time as well. And I was like halfway done with it, and then I realized it was like way too long because I was trying, I wanted it to be oversized, right? That was the whole point of it, because I wanted to use up the yarn. And I wanted it to reach like my mid-thigh, but by the time I was like halfway done with it, I realized it'd be like closer to my ankles, and I kind of didn't want that, so I undid the entire thing and started over. And I'm like 1/4 done with it, I want to say. Orion joined us last time as well. And then I still haven't finished the rainbow cardigan I started on stream like Pride Month last year, so I should probably get to that as well. I'm almost done making the coasters for my friend. I just need to weave in the ends and make the little flower pot. Simon joined us last time. Simon, I didn't pronounce that right just now. Yeah, I'm almost done with those. Close to your ankles? Impossible. Dude, it was a really big sweater. I feel like because I'm shorter, it made it easier for it to reach that long. I didn't realize like how long I was making it until I like tried it on that one time, and I was just like, this is knitted. It's going to stretch out a lot more than this. Bap dropped by. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's too long, so I undid the entire thing. I unraveled it and started over. Yeah. I have worked on the rainbow cardigan a little bit. I'm not that small. I'm like 5'2", okay? That's like relatively tall. Like, when in my school, there was a lot of people that were a lot shorter than me, and I felt so tall until I made more friends and I realized that to them I was shorter, but I was taller than a lot of other people. I will stand on this, you know? Mitsuki dropped by! She's probably still asleep right now. She's so great. I love her. But yeah, I told myself I wasn't gonna work on the rainbow cardigan while I was like off stream, but I needed something to work on, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna work on this a little bit, and I did. I only worked on it a little bit. I'm not 4'10", I'm 5'2". Ro, Puppet joined us. You guys are just coming in here to make fun of my height, and that's it. Like, what have I done to deserve this? I make little starts for you. You too? Anyways. Well, cute? No. I'm like so okay, that's a lie. I was gonna be like, I'm so buff and strong. I'm not cute. I'm strong and intimidating, but no, I do need to work out more. The accessories I make are Johnny. Wait, Orion, aren't you streaming right now? Wait, I need to refill my water bottle real quick. Hold on. You're hideous. Thank you. Somebody understands. It's well, I'm trying. I'm trying. My sister, the gym rat, told me the other day that she started going to the gym at like 5 a.m. And I was like, she only told me because I was just like, oh, what time do you go? Because I kind of want to join you. And she was just like, oh my god, let's go together at 5. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Like, I do want to exercise more, but 5 a.m.? Ugh, I barely sleep enough as it is. Rain joined us as well last time. And then what other projects do I have? Oh, I'm still trying to make the 100 Lily of the Valley flower blooms before I reach 100 followers, but at this rate, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm still gonna keep working on them. I'm still gonna keep working on them. Like, here's an example of one, but then I need to like tie this up and put it on wire and then assemble all the flowers. I'm trying to do that before I hit 100, maybe. And then little spider dropped by. And what other projects do I have? Oh, I started working on the like narwhal blueballs amigurumi kit that I have, so I want to finish that and maybe make a little like crocheted doll of myself. I'd like to try that, but maybe I should start small, you know? Start with something more simple than a doll. There we go. Tony was here last time too, and he's here again. Do we have a bunny? A bunny? I guess you guys are kind of the bunny. It's kind of you guys and kind of me, because I was born in the year of the rabbit, so that's why the emotes are white rabbits, because it matches my hair. Or do you mean on the stars? There are little bunnies on the stars. I don't know if it'll focus. Please cooperate. Please. There's little bunnies on here. I'm wearing gloves, okay? It's hard to like get it to focus. I have to like tap on the screen. Yeah, I've already grayed. I didn't even realize this patterned paper had bunnies on it when I bought it until I opened it. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, and it fits the theme just perfectly. But I'm running out faster than I thought it would, so I feel like I might need to buy another pack. Smile dropped by as well last time. I might need to buy another pack because this is all I have left of the green one, and it's double-sided, so I was like, oh, I'll get to use this color eventually, but at the rate we're going, we might finish this up. I don't know. I have to plan this out better. there are little bunnies on that one. And I have some other patterns paper that just has like sunsets and like sunrises. It's very cute. SoCal dropped by. And I think there was another project I wanted to work on besides the like lilies and stuff. Hold on. I sent a list of all the stuff. Oh, and I want to make a baby blanket for one of my coworkers because I really like her and she's having a girl. And I really like making baby blankets because I like repetitive work. I find it very calming. I'll usually just like play a podcast or listen to a stream and then like crochet for 5 hours. But I haven't really had the time to do that recently. So I don't know if I'll get that done before the baby's born. Agni also dropped by last time as well. And something I didn't realize until yesterday is that my mods can't be VIPs. So I'm gonna start using the like patterns that I make for the VIPs and our mods. Granny. I've been in my granny era since I was 12. Oh my god, that reminds me. In senior year, the seniors got to take our we got to take our finals early, and I was taking like 6 AP classes that year. So those were also finished early. I finished technically with all of my tests like 3 weeks before everyone, unusual. And so like the last few weeks of school, they were like, you guys still have to show up or else we'll count them as like unexcused absences. So I kept going to school, but I literally didn't have anything to do in any of my classes. I wasn't smart. I just didn't want to be in like CP classes because they were loud and I didn't like that. I wanted to be like in quiet, organized classes. I think total I took 14 because I made your star. This is you. And Mutuna. Wait, what's the perfect size for me? What was I talking about? What was the perfect size for me? Anyways, I should block you. I do actually make them pretty big, I'm not gonna lie. They're like the size of a throw blanket almost. And I just make them like larger because I'm like, oh, maybe they can like because you're not supposed to use blankets on babies. So it's more like for accessorizing or like using on the floor for tummy time, stuff like that. So I make them pretty big so that they can keep using them after they're like 4 or 5 years old, you know? And then they can like just use them as like lap blankets, you know? Anyways, here are all our chatters and viewers from last time. I think moving forward, I'm just gonna keep them in here now. You're not the first viewer, you would have booted by now. Technically, you were the second one because Tori watched me first on YouTube. She hasn't shown up in a minute. But yeah, that's all our stars. And oh yeah, before I like switched games, or maybe I should just set that up right now. So yeah, I finished all of my tests early senior year, right? And I didn't have anything to do, so I just started taking like a crochet project that I had been working on. I started taking that to school and I was just carrying it around, right? And then my favorite teacher in all of my high school career, my favorite teacher, he was the AP psychology teacher. He saw me and he was just like, what are you, a grandma? And I was like, bro, you're about to catch these hands. But I was like, yeah. I was like, how can you do this to me? I trusted you. What the heck? Oh wait, no, that's the game audio. We do want that. We're turning this off. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. It's pretty loud on my end. So I did turn it down a bit. You know, where's the game? There we go. Let me turn off my camera before I forget again. I also had to start stream a little bit late because, oh, okay. It's a little loud. Is that better? Perfect. But yeah, another reason I started stream late was because my camera had died, so I had to charge it for a bit while I was like setting everything up. So that took a bit. Anyways, what I did try to look into this game a little bit because Tori told me that I might need to pull up like a playthrough guide for it, because basically you're just walking around. Bedroom, get in bed, go to dream world, pinch your cheek. Number 9. By examining certain spots, you will acquire a new effect to use. So we need to use enter. After using one of these effects, your appearance will change. Oh, outfits. You can get rid of the effects in the room of doors. The room of doors. Okay. You can save the game by waking up and checking the desk on the bedroom. Oh, our dream diary. Did you guys ever watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Every time I see the words dream diary, I think of that. I think of it. Let me just write down who's here now. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I used to be obsessed with that movie. It is. It's so funny. But like, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, it's in 3D. That's so cool. Oh wait, I forgot to switch my model. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah. And I'm back. There we go. Can I leave the bedroom? I can't. 3D, yes. Nintendo game. Left, right, enter key to jump. Okay. What is this? There's a minigame within the game? What? I don't want to play this. Yeah, I made the 3D model a few month ago, 2 months ago, when I had my birthday. I love how you held shift and put number. Dude, I do that constantly. I like always forget that caps lock is a thing, so I'll just hold shift and type my whole like long speech of whatever it is I'm trying to scream. That just takes us back to our room. What? Are we dreaming already? Wait, can we leave the room now? We can. There's so many doors. So many. Let's go this one. It's green, just like me. Or I guess this outfit isn't really as green. The bottom of the skirt is green. I don't know how to show it to you guys. What's wrong with this guy? Let me examine. But yeah, the reason I don't use the 3D model while I make the stars is because my camera doesn't reach that far. So it just looks very wonky. And so I just like set it up where I usually have it and then switch it out. That way we get to see OG Bella too. Because I really do like OG Bella. It's the same guy from earlier. Oh, this one's pink. It's following us. Oh, is that like the effects that it was talking about earlier? Maybe? We have the little... that little guy. What happens if I come over here? We got 2. How many can I get? I feel like that isn't the purpose of this room, but now it's what I want to do. I want another one. No, it's still only 2. What's this? Oh? We went into another room? Are you friendly? Oh. I don't think she was very friendly. Guys, I already forgot the controls. Madosuki. Is that the effect we have? Is the 0 the lives? I already died. Let's wake up. I guess there isn't really much dialogue in this game. I wanna write in my dream diary. Yes. Yes. How do I leave this? Okay, we've saved it. Now what? I just walk away? Yes. Otherwise I would have stayed there forever. I wonder what's out here during the day. Nothing. I just got a broom. The AC. And something else. Okay, I'm gonna try to play this game. I don't really get it. Oh, we need to grab it. I thought we were trying to avoid it. Okay, that makes more sense. What? What? Wait, no, I do want to grab at least one. Okay. I need it. Oh, there we go. We're so good at this now. Okay. That's fine. Let's go back to sleep. Hello, Kabi-sama. I write down the names of all of our chatters and make little origami stars at the beginning of next stream. Would you like to go by Kabi-sama or something else? Let's see. Okay, we already went into this room, so let's go counterclockwise actually. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It kind of looks like Off. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Just like the very blocky textures, all of the like different areas. Kabi? Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. We just went to... This is our second door. I just tried to play the little game that's over there, but I'm not very good at it. I like her little twin tail braids. I think I'm just I'm just a big fan of like twin tail styles. Whether it's like having 2 braids or 2 buns or like 2 ponytails. Big fan of the look. Oh, they're getting taller. Now they're getting shorter. There has to be something else I can interact with. Surely, right? Wi-Fi bars. They do look like Wi-Fi bars. You're so right. Your brain is so big. Why didn't I think of that? I can't jump, right? I can't. Wait, there's something over here. Another door? Let me walk through, please. Oh, it's just a bathroom. Let's keep exploring. What else is around here? I wonder how far down I can go. Oh, could I interact with this, like over here? Maybe... Why can't I climb any of this? I thought maybe like at a certain angle it would be like ground level and then it would let us walk through. But I guess not. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go up here. I want to see what this is, what this does. What are your secrets? Maybe he's just not... Maybe he just doesn't want to share his secrets right now. That's fine. We can wait. Patience is a virtue. Wait, what's... This one looks pretty big. Maybe we'll find something here? No, we're just trapped. Okay. Whoa. What's this? Maybe we have to get like effects so that we can jump and do stuff later within the dream world. I feel like that seems right. That sounds right. Okay, so how do I get effects? I'm not sure how to find a door now. Or if I remember exactly where we came from. We be walking. Oh, there's another door. Is that the one we came through? It does look like the one we came through. Okay, maybe we can get an effect on this one and leave it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this. And can we leave through the same way we came through? No, we lost it. Okay. I said I was gonna go into the rooms counterclockwise. Keep that promise. Oh, it makes different noises on here. The little puddles. That's so cute. This is just like that one scene in My Neighbor Totoro where they're waiting for the spirit cat bus. There's another lamppost, or is it the same one? No, it's a different one. Oh, I can turn them off. I don't feel like walking all the way back there, but I feel like we'll find it again if we keep walking enough. So let's just try to turn off all of them. All of the ones we see. What's this? An umbrella? We got an umbrella! Or did we? It doesn't really I guess we don't really have an inventory. Wait, this one's really big. Let's walk through this one. Hello, Snackle Fox, how you doing? Oh, since this is your first time chatting, I write down the names of all of our chatters and make little origami stars at the beginning of next stream. So would you like to go by Snackle Fox or something else? Or your username completely? There's another lamppost. How did we say we turned it off? There we go. Also, welcome in. We're just walking around. We be dreaming and walking. Dream and walk simulator. Snuggle Fox is good? Okay. I really like the sound that it makes when we walk through the puddles. Wait, is this one that we turned off already? Can we turn it back on? No, we can't. Maybe if I just keep walking this direction. Left. Yeah, it just goes back in circles. Huh, okay. I'll just walk in a diagonal then. I think that was kind of where, like, the door was. So let's leave this place. This reminds me of those, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those those videos where people have bottles that they put, like, underwater, and then it makes, like, a really nice bubbly sound. It's so nice. I could listen to that on repeat. I think one time I accidentally left one of those videos open while I was, like, doing something, and I didn't realize it for, like, 30 minutes. Obsessed. Genuinely. I lost the door. I don't think I've ever been good with doors, in game or in real life. My friends had this, like, it's the umbrella again! How do I get out? How do I get out of here? But yeah, my friends used to have this, like, inside joke with me, where they'd be like, yeah, just don't let Bellami open the door, because I would always push a pull door, and I would always pull a push door, and I somehow always managed to be the one to, like, try the single door that was unlocked, and I'd be like, dang, I guess they're closed. And then they'd try the other door, and it would work. I was like, ugh. The struggle's real. Or sometimes doors are, like, really heavy, and I couldn't get it open. Or they'd have sliding doors for no reason. I just have, like, the worst luck when it comes to doors. We found the umbrella again. How do I get out of here? Oh! There's a tutorial! Oh wait, that's where we saw. Enter cheek number 9. Enter key. The room doors. Enter key 5. I don't know how to wake up though. Do we just press number 9? What if I... Okay. Number 5 didn't work. Oh, we can just wake up there. We didn't have to go back to the door. I feel like I wasted so much time. You don't want to write in your little diary? We can spin in the chair! That's so cute! Look at that! Okay, let's get out of here. I guess that dream didn't save. That sucks. Okay, let's go back. I'd be sleeping. I wonder why we always wake up, like, in our dream. Like, how come in the dream, once we start dreaming, we spawn in on the balcony? You guys think that has any significance to the game, maybe? This one's dark. Wait, we made it rain? Wait. Leave this. Yeah. Wait, this one's like also a lot darker than last time we were in here. And this spot is bright. I thought something different would happen if we came here. Maybe Tori was right and I do need like a little guide open while I'm playing this. At least we know that we need items now in order to get other stuff. I did think this would have more of a story to it. Like, maybe it's one of those games where, like, all of the lore is kind of hinted at throughout the game, and it never explicitly says what's going on. Because it doesn't really look like there's much dialogue in here. Okay, let's wake up. Maybe this time it'll, like, let us save our dream diary. Yes! Page 2. Nice. I wonder how many pages we have. 15. That's a good amount. Okay, I'm gonna try playing the game again. I got it. I'm like so confident this time. I'm gonna get at least 10. Okay, this time I'll get at least 10. I'm ready. Okay. Oh, that one was really far though. I'll just stay here for a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Oh, okay. We got 5. That's a lot better than the last few rounds. And back to sleep. We can't sleep? There we go. Yes, we can. I wonder if anything else changed. Or if we could read our diary. Move while seated. We can take the chair with us? Let's take it with us. Oh my god. I wonder if there's like a specific door we need to use it at. It moves a lot slower than she does though. Okay, let's try this one. This room was really dark earlier. That reminds me, I need to get a new chair. My dad just brought this like random chair. I don't even know where he got it from because I asked him if he like bought it at like a used store and he was just like, I found it. And I was like, what? And that was like basically all he said. So like one day I just showed up from school and there was this random chair in front of my desk. I was like, okay, I guess. That was like many years ago. I haven't been in high school in so long. So I need to get a new chair, but that'll come eventually. I'm so happy with the new PC parts I got because my computer has been running so smoothly and it hasn't been overheating. Like before, I genuinely could feel like the heat from my computer. It was so bad. I wonder if I can get off the chair. I guess I can't now that I'm on it. But yeah, it was like heating up really bad and I couldn't do much on it anymore, but I can do so much on it now. I'm so happy. I didn't set it up myself. I did get help from a friend and I'm so grateful to him. I literally would have like lost my mind trying to like set everything together. I probably would have fried my computer if I tried it on my own. This room's just dark. I feel like we need an effect that lightens it up or like brings light here. I wish we could find the door we were at. Okay, let's wake up. We didn't find anything this time. But now we know that we can take the chair with us if we need to. But yeah, it just goes to show different people prioritize different things. I was like thinking about that earlier because I was thinking about when I built my my keyboard and one of my friends was just like, oh my god, you only want like a 75% keyboard, and I was like, I don't know what that means. And he was like talking about like all of these mini keyboards that don't have the number pad, and it was like him and I did go down like a little mechanical keyboard rabbit hole for a while, and a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, like you don't want like the full-size keyboard, they like get in the way, blah blah blah. So when I built it, I did go with a smaller keyboard that doesn't have a number pad. There's a bed. Let's check this one out. Does anything happen? No, we can just lay there. So yeah, I did go with a keyboard that doesn't have a number pad, and now I kind of regret it because I use a lot of numbers when I work, and sometimes I work from home and it's just very inconvenient to just have the numbers at the top row versus like with a number pad. It's just like, whoa, I'm so fast. Hello, what's your name? Will you speak to us, please? Even if I'm like a little annoying, please? Could just follow them around for a while. But yeah, I feel like the next keyboard I get, I'm definitely getting a number pad. There's a little igloo. A little igloo. Oh, that's so cute. Is this yours? Yeah, let's go full keyboard because that's what I'm used to. Yeah, and I was like used to it too, but I was like, man, maybe they're right. Like, I would save so much desk space if I just get a smaller keyboard. And like I do enjoy my current keyboard. It's just that when I do need to type a lot of numbers, which I do because I'm like going to school for accounting, and like my current job I need to write down like a lot of like dates, like days of birth, their last visit appointments, numbers for like quantity supplies and stuff like that. It is just a little inconvenient not to have a full-size keyboard. But besides that, I do enjoy my keyboard. I got these like relatively quiet tactile switches. I don't really like I like hearing the little clicky clackies of other people's keyboards, but only for a little bit. Because I get migraines, it does get to a point where if I hear it too much, it can give me a migraine. So for my own sake, I didn't get a very loud keyboard. Yeah. I feel like we do need to do something with this igloo. It changed. There's a portal in there now. Where are we at? I like this floor. I think this is my favorite one. I'm definitely not biased or anything. But yeah, and then when I built my computer, I did have like other priorities. Anything was better than the computer I had before this. And when I asked my friends for like advice on what they thought I would need for my computer, they all told me that because all I did was like play Stardew Valley and get on Discord, I didn't need a very high-spec computer. And I did like go a little over what they had initially recommended. A balloon! We have a balloon now. Oh wait, does this teleport us to areas? It does! Okay. Good to know for future reference. I can't walk past that. That's why. Now we're in the water. The water. I did get some pieces that were like a little higher end than what they recommended. And those still work perfectly fine, but I didn't think about like my CPU too much. And that was kind of what was giving me problems recently. We were just left on this like random island now. Huh. Wait, there's more over here. How do I get up there? I want to get up there. Let's see. I wonder if there's like another balloon nearby. There should be, right? Or can I climb up through here? What happens if I bring the raining effect here? Will the water raise? I thought it was like raise and then like lift me up. But that'd be too convenient, wouldn't it? I really want to go up here. How? Oh, there's another balloon. We do need to find another balloon and it will bring us over here. Okay. So maybe like... we just need to find another balloon. Let's turn the umbrella effect off and keep walking. My family group chat is like blowing up right now. Wait, is this... this is where we were earlier! Let's walk around it, because I couldn't see what was around because of that balloon that's there. Oh, what's that in the middle? Is it like... is it supposed to be like a tree? Weird looking tree. Wait, I can't walk through here? No, it either walks like too far on one side or too far on the other. It's just like in Animal Crossing, how you like can't place the bridges like completely centered. Maybe I'll need to go from like one of these to another one of those. It's gonna take me a while. Okay, let's keep looking for the other umbrella. Other balloon, not umbrella. Are you guys afraid of balloons? I have a friend who's like really afraid of balloons. She was more so afraid of the popping noise. So anytime she like saw that there were balloons at a party, or if she saw that somebody was like blowing up balloons, she would just leave the room. She was like, she wanted no part with that. And I get it. I hate loud noises like that too. I get startled very easily, as some of you may know. But I never really had that big of a fear of balloons. I would just be like, it's gonna pop eventually. I'll just have to like mentally prepare for it and that'll be enough. But she was terrified of them. I also had a cousin who was like terrified of dogs. If she saw one, this was more when she was like a little kid. But when she would see a dog, she would start like hysterically crying, and it would take us so long to like calm her down. And I had dogs growing up, so sometimes she would see them and she'd freak out, and we'd have to like hide the dog so that she wouldn't. You should add Tangia and Blurp for reasons. I know those are the soundboard things. I've seen them. I know it would probably be funny to jump scare me, but I'm also like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I also want to get the one that like throws stuff at the model. I feel like that'd also be pretty funny. But I haven't really had time to look into that. Yes, I know what it's called. It's so funny that that's like its official name. What is it, like throwing Twitch integration throwing system, something like that? La santita que no lo puedes decir. Look, I'm trying to keep things somewhat say-so even though I cuss. Oh my god, Melancholy! Hello! Welcome! Thank you for the raid! We brought coffee. Wait, that's so cute! Oh my god, thank you for the follow! I try to stay somewhat say-so in my streams. Like, I try to stay relatively family-friendly. Yeah, but it's because we were talking about the, like, throwing system. Oh, hydrate. Got it. I can do a little stretch. I used to be an adventurer like you. Wait, have you played this game before? Is that what you're saying? If you guys need to raid and run, I get it. How was your stream? Melancholy, by the way. Oh, a say-so streamer. I'm scared of my family ever finding it and then being like, dude, what? My back cracked. I lost say-so long ago. It was fun, but it's 1 AM. Oh, okay, yeah. I get that. Have a good sleep. Thank you for the raid again, and I hope you rest well. Also, not you. Sorry. Potato Lord. I write down the names of all of our chatters and make little origami stars at the beginning of my streams next time. Would you like to go by your username or something else? Good night. The Potato Lord? Okay. I feel like I should also try to program a bot to do that little intro thing, because I feel like I've definitely missed at least 1 or 2 people. Yeah, I just make little origami stars. For our lurkers, I use solid color paper strips, and for our chatters, we do have patterns paper. Right now, we have this like green paper that has a little white bunny on it. It's really cute. And for my VIPs and my mods, I make the paper strips. I draw the little designs and stuff by hand. Yes, bunny hearts. Okay. Let's check another room. I did want to keep adventuring in that last... Do you guys think it's this room that we were in? Whoa. That you're extremely wholesome? Wise spot. Okay, I'll look into that. Wise spot. I'll have to look into that. Also, did the game get really loud for you guys right now? Because it got really loud for me. Is it for myself, for auto banning? I just set the link bots, like the spam bots, I just set their like intro as banned words. So like best viewers, best chatters or whatever, it did pick up. Is it too loud for you guys? Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit for you guys and for myself as well. Cause that's loud. Ah, okay, okay. Good to know. I'll turn that up on y'all's end. Should Miss Dope be here more often? Oh, thank you. I did take a couple months hiatus. I do go to school. I'm currently in college and working full-time, so I don't have a lot of time to stream when I'm like taking classes, but I'm on my little break right now. But the thing is, I start school again on Tuesday, but I only have yeah, studying is hard. I have a lot of homework. That's what takes up a lot of time, is the homework. Oh wait, we were already in this one, so let's try out this hot pink one. Law and forensic psych, that's so cool. I'm just going for accounting. It's not very exciting, but I feel like my strong suits do lie in like paperwork and keeping track of like details like that. Don't like reading 6 books, yeah. It's hard. I'm only doing like 4 classes per semester because that qualifies me as... That makes me qualify as a full-time student. And I get a special scholarship for being a full-time student and a full-time worker. And that's really helped out. But I am taking 2 classes over the summer. They're both online, so I'm gonna try to stream over the summer as well. Hello, Mew. We are doing a Bella stream today. It is gonna be a short stream though, because I have plans with a friend later. But I wanted to try to start this game at least. I like how they have different noises. This one's my favorite. These blue ones. It reminds me of like the jumping sound in like retro games. Game is real quiet. On stream. Okay, let's turn that up a little bit. This part is a little more quiet. I guess I'll just have to keep readjusting this. This is sleep-worthy comfort. Let's go. I was literally telling you the other day that before I started streaming, I did like tinker with the idea of doing like sleepy streams because my medication makes me sleepy, and I have like a pretty monotone voice. There's a certain sound or two in the game that makes me think they played some OG Super Mario Bros. Yes! Yes, that's what I was thinking! That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, I feel like my voice is pretty monotone, so it's like pretty easy to fall asleep to. I personally love going to sleep to people talking. Well, it could be a coincidence, they do sound very similar. Yeah, it just happens sometimes. Like, even if it's not the exact same note, it reminds you of like other stuff. I'm guessing you probably haven't heard them yet. Wait. Haven't heard what? Is there like, do I need to make a specific sound with these? I've just been walking around. I wonder if the umbrella will change any of the sounds. Oh. Probably not. I honestly didn't play many video games growing up. I did have the Super Mario's Nintendo 64 game when I was younger. But that was about the only game I had, and then I had a few games on the SD. Oh, in this game, I don't think I have heard it yet. I don't think I have. But yeah, I did grow up with a great game, but one of the cables broke, and I told my mom, I was like, hey, maybe if we get one sound effect plays with a particular effect and another is in the secret area. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it today. But I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, one of the cables on my Nintendo 64... Oh, eyes. All seeing. One of the cables on my Nintendo 64 broke, and I told my mom, I was like, hey, can we like please get a new cable for this? And she was like, no. If you've ever played or anyone play anything mainline. Oh, okay. I'll try to not keep an eye out. This guy kept an eye out. I'm sorry. That's so stupid. Sorry. Okay. We're good. I wonder what happens if I step on it. I can't step on it. Okay. But yeah, I had the green translucent Nintendo 64, and I still had like the original bag it came in. Like, it had its little carrying case, and I had the controllers, and everything worked fine. It was just that one cable that was, it had like a pin that was bent, and I wanted to, after I went to my first anime convention, I saw that people were like still buying them, so I was like, maybe even if I can't find a cable for it, I could sell it. And I told my mom, and she was like, nobody's gonna want to buy that. And one day she like threw it out. Forget if the Nintendo 64 we had in the house is just boring black or carry. Oh. Technically, the 64 was for my sister because she recently had a surgery around the time that they got it for her. And then she like lost interest in video games, so I got to play. But yeah, my mom threw it out maybe like 7 years ago. It's been a while. Will the eyes close if I turn on the umbrella? If it's raining? No. Okay. I definitely need to get more stuff to activate more effects. I just haven't been able to find anything else. Excuse me. So, as soon as I wound up getting a Wii and got into Virtual Console in it, I had pretty little reason to touch the Nintendo 64. That's very fair. That's very fair. I never had a Wii, but I did have a DS, and oh my god, when I was younger, my favorite color was blue. I loved blue. I was like, I don't want anything pink, I want everything blue, right? And my cousin, when she was like upgrading from the DS to the DSi, she was like, oh hey, do you want my DS? There's a little guy, I can't catch up to him. Maybe if I walk in this direction we'll see him again. So yeah, she gave me her pink DS and I was kind of like, ew, it's pink. I can't catch up to him. And I did enjoy the game. I did play it a lot, but the second I could, I switched to the blue DSi and I was just like, oh my god, this is perfect. And now, many years later, my favorite color is pink. What was that? All of these times they've left us alone and now we're trapped in a cage? Can we make it rain? That's not fair. I went up to so many of those and I was like, this one's gonna leave me alone, but they didn't. They didn't. I'm sorry if anybody's like falling asleep. I didn't mean to raise my voice like that. Solo Mario and Zelda. Played more Mario Kart, Mario Party. I didn't have that many multiplayer stuff. I think a lot of the games I had were like solo player stuff. Oh, Kirby 64. Nice. I don't think I've genuinely played a Kirby game like at all. I know of Kirby. I played Smash Bros. That's about the extent of my like Kirby playing. It's nice and comfy. Okay. I like comfy games. I say that and I feel like it might be a surprise to some people because I don't really play comfy games on stream. I completely fixed the PSP and played old games on it. Hell yeah, we love that. I think it's so cool when people like fix up old technology like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to get 6 this time. Great visuals, fun gameplay. I got distracted. Okay, hold on. I'll lock in for a little bit. No. Okay. I'll try. I'll try in between dreams. My ability to tinker holds great values in old games. Heck yeah. I'm trying to think if I ever fixed up anything in like a similar vein. At work, I do fix up whenever we have like printer issues, but that's about the extent of my ability to fix things. 60-year-old clock and failing because the gear broke? I imagine you couldn't find a replacement gear for that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It sounds like a little pew sound. Can I talk to you guys? I did try. Oh, the very scuffed emotes that are on there are the ones that I made. So the You Tried Star and the RIP emote, I made those. That's why they're not in my credits. Dad has been building wooden clocks, but they're very finicky. Oh. I keep seeing, like, oh my god, what's it called? I know there's a specific word for it, but when you have like a little block of wood and you like carve into it, is it wood carving? I feel like there's a different word for it. I know there's a different word for it. Anyways, I keep seeing videos like that. And I'm like, it's so cool. I want to try it, but I also don't need new hobbies. I don't need new hobbies. I have so many already. At least once, I'd like to go to like a blacksmith. You know? I feel like that'd also be very cool. Whittling! Yes! Yes! That is what I was thinking of. Can I make it rain on you? Whittling clocks look fun. Oh, you can catch him. Okay, I thought I was just wasting time. Ugh. I don't think I'm even pressing the right keys. Let's get rid of the rain. It's a cat! Enter space Z to interact. Oh, okay, okay. Must study for an upcoming exam. I hope it goes well. I hope your study session is very productive, and I believe in you. You will do great on your test. Have a very good night, and nice to meet you too, Potato Lord. You're welcome back anytime you want to fall asleep in my streams. Press 1. Oh. Wait, that's so cute! The way she like... Oh my god, with the umbrella, that's so cute. Wait, no, I didn't want the... Yeah, we got it, Hold on. I want to see what the cat does. We get little cat ears! Bird eyes. Also, thank you. I do appreciate some backseating. I am very bad at gaming. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the goal of the game is. Are we just collecting stuff in the dream world? I guess I don't need to interact with this anymore because I already caught the cat. The cat's out of the bag! Why was the cat in the bag in the first place? I understand putting like little dogs in bags, but not cats. Well, I'm thinking specifically of like tote bags where like the top of the bag is open while the dog is in there. But with cats, I feel like you have to have those like cat carriers or the book bags with the little hard shell. Fat cat, hello, how are you? We turned into a cat. Let me turn off the rain. I want to turn it off. There we go. You just got off work? Nice. I hope your workday wasn't too bad. We're just dreaming and walking. Well, lots of flashing lights in this one. Wait, maybe we can interact with this guy? Keep walking past. Ah! Please. One suggestion, the cat might have been part of an old scam? A scam? Can't really interact with this one specifically, I guess. I'm still like dumbfounded about the scam part. What? For internet searches, they would promise to sell you a pig and give you a cat instead. Oh, that's crazy lore. It kind of reminds me of a post I saw where like somebody was just like, "Oh, I bought this." Oh, it was a type of dog. I forgot what they said it was. But it turned out to be a coyote that somebody found, and they like dyed its hair. And he was like very chill, but he was also like, "Why my dog look weird?" I was like, "Oh my god, the dog does look a little weird because it's not a dog." There's numbers. I like numbers. Do I need to do something with the numbers? There's so many. Tag yourself. I'm 1650. Nine. 9 is a great number because it's 3 squared. There's lots of 9s. Binary. Oh, there's another door. I'm turning off all the lights. Or not. I can't turn them off. Wait, this one's off. Can we turn it on, maybe? Do I need to take off the cat effect? No, it doesn't do anything. Or should I follow the ones that don't have light? But they're going in different they're going in different directions. That can't be it. Can't be right. I'm guessing there's some sort of puzzle mechanism to this, and I'm too small-brained to figure it out. One thing I love about Paper Lily, the game, is that there's different ways to solve a lot of the puzzles that are in there. The lit ones are arranged in pentagons. Oh, but why? Nobody knows. Is there something in the center? Or it's just like a little fun tidbit. Rain. And cat. It was just programmed that way. I love the sound effects it makes. It's so cute. We do be walking. I feel like this kid gets minimum 10k steps per night every time she dreams. I'm trying to be more like her. The other day I was walking with some classmates and I took this like shortcut that they were kind of like, why would you take this shortcut? Because you have to like leave the school, like leave one building and go into another building for the shortcut. And they were like, why don't you just like walk through everything? And I was like, I try my best every single day to take the least steps possible. And that really tickled one of them. Like, she thought it was hilarious, but I was also like, I'm not really joking right now. I'm being so serious. One of the fan caves of this has a stat menu where it shows steps taken. That's crazy. And she takes little itty bitty steps, like she can't even run. Can I interact with this? Can I scare you with my... It didn't like that. What if I do it behind you? Basically, the number of tiles moved. Wait, let's bring back the umbrella. It doesn't react to that. Just the cat. So I need a different effect to interact with this guy. 8. I love the number 8. I love drawing it. My favorite number is 3, but my favorite number to draw is 8. I love numbers. They're so cool. Prime numbers, especially cool. This number is not divisible by 3. Whoa. Sup, y'all? Oh, they're moving. Wait. Maybe... Could I scare them with this? Do you guys see how their eyes moved? They flipped like coins. Okay. I'm not gonna get much done there. This guy's blocking the door now. That's so rude. Let's see what other numbers there are. This number is divisible by 3. This one is not. I moved him earlier? I don't remember doing that. Can I talk to you? Wait, the face this one makes is so funny. Nice. Let's see. This number's not divisible by 8. Do I want to do the math for this? 8, 10... I don't want to do the math for that. Basically, you can add up all of the digits in a number, and if that smaller number is divisible by 8, then the big number... I mean, divisible by 3, then the big number is divisible by 3. I learned that trick in, like, 4th grade. And I stand by it. I want to get in here with the little kanji sign. Is it kanji? Or is it hiragana? In there. Okay. I think we need to wake up here and we'll try it one more time. Dream diary. The cousin that gave me the DS was the same cousin that I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl with. She had the movie and she had like her own little 3D glasses and I thought it was so cool. Okay, we'll try one and then we'll go back in. Go back into the dream world. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. Back to dream world. Chair's so squeaky. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. I feel like I usually sit crisscross applesauce in chairs. Like, even though I'm in a chair, I sit like that. Or I sit with like a leg kind of bent up, and then I'll rest my arm on that. I was trying to make a joke, but like I couldn't formulate it. Have you guys ever seen that show where well, I guess most of y'all probably haven't seen the show. I've only seen memes of it because one famous line from the show was, if you don't have homemade, store-bought is fine. And I think about that like regularly for some reason. So I was about to be like, if you don't have a homemade armrest, store-bought is fine too. But it wasn't funny, so I was like, maybe I shouldn't say it. And here I am saying it. I guess we just can't go like further up. This entire thing is blocked. What if we go down? How far down can we go? And this was a portal to another place, right? It was. With the pointy bits. I died to that one earlier. Before the other one. Twice to them I have perished. I guess rather woken up from my dreams. What's this? What are you? Whoa, another map. There's another one of them. Wait, no. I don't want to go close to her. Oh, okay. Let's try to get as far away as possible. I know it's probably gonna like circle back to her, but we'll deal with that when it happens. Time to bring back the cat ears. Wait, could I scare them off with the cat ears? Yo, I just noticed, like, on stream, this scene looks very red. Very vibrantly red. For me, it's more like an orange color. I'm not gonna be a coward. I'm not gonna get scared. I'm not gonna die. Positive affirmations. Got this. Ah, dang it. All of those are dead ends. Okay. I forgot to press 1! I forgot to press it. So every time they like capture us, it just takes us to like some isolated area. Okay. Wait. 5? Put in timeout. I don't want to be in timeout. Let me free. When I was a kid, my mom wouldn't really ground me, but she would take away my books. She'd be like, you can't read for a week or something. Like when I was like a much younger kid before I could read, it was like the TV. But once I could read, I would read like a book a day. And she'd be like, Bellami, you're grounded, no books for you. And she'd take them away. The disrespect, man. And my dad wouldn't put me in timeout, but like he would, but he wouldn't, because he would have me stand in front of this like huge mirror we had that like covered an entire wall, and he'd be like, look at yourself in the eyes and think about what you did and the consequences that had for 5 minutes or like 10 minutes. And he'd like give me his watch and set the like timer on there, and I'd just have to like stare at myself in the eyes, and I'd just be so angry. I was like, I'd rather be grounded. Okay, I know I said the last one was gonna be the last one, but I'll try. Let's try going in here again. I'm just picking a random door. There's only so many doors in this place. Want me to ground you from books too? It'd be like that. Does that make us nerds? Oh man, I loved reading as a kid. I feel like I really don't read as much as I used to. I want to, it's just time, man. Yeah. Wait, are you saying it makes us nerds? Batcat, do you like reading? I was that kind of like pretentious kid where like oh, there's somebody passed out. Hold on, let me finish the story. I was kind of pretentious as a kid because I would refuse to watch any movies if I hadn't read the book first. So the weekend the Hunger Games came out, I was like, I have to get the book, I have to read it before we go watch the movie. So I went and I bought the first book and I watched, and I like finished it in a day. I watched the movie. It was amazing. But I feel like if you watch movies based on books, like you already have that image of those actors there, and you already have like a kind of biased perspective. So then you read the book and it's just not the same. Like you can't imagine it quite as like without that like biased view of like the actors and the way they did certain scenes, you know? So that's why I always try to read the books before I watched a movie. I love reading, but don't really read as much anymore. Yeah. It's tough out here. Okay, let's talk to this person. Can I scare them awake, maybe? Wake up. What if I make it rain? They're passed out. Okay, I'll leave them alone. Let them sleep. Let them get some rest. Nobody in here. I feel like the first time I came into this door, I didn't see this many igloos. I only saw the one, and then we like went up, and I thought I saw the same one, but I guess it was different. I have to be able to do something with this sleeping child. Wake up. I'm pressing everything I can. It's not working. Oh, I'm not winning. This game isn't about winning. It's about walking around and finding stuff, okay? I feel like I'm doing a great job at walking. Look at me go. Oh, there's another igloo. Oh. Nothing. Can I scare this one? With the cat? Don't forget to press 1. No reaction. Okay, that's great. And something I also haven't had time for recently has been pickleball. I feel like when I started streaming, I was talking about playing pickleball a lot, and I just haven't gone since then. A wellness package. Okay. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Big stretch. My back cracked again. Yeah. Overall, pretty interesting game. I feel like there's a lot to discover. I just don't know how or where to discover it, but I'll get there eventually. Might play this again sometime soon. I'll check out a guide to see what else I missed. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff. I'm not even that close to my camera. What? Why is it doing this? It's every time I sit up. But yeah, I feel like this is a good stopping point. Overall, a cute game. I like the sound effects. I like the little pixelated designs. The different rooms are really interesting. That's crazy. Very, very interesting. But let's find somebody to raid. Because I do have plans with a friend. And... well, hold on, let me just make sure they didn't cancel on me last minute. Okay, we're still good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, we're ending. I said it was gonna be a short stream today. Tomorrow I will try to stream a little bit longer. I set the stream for 8 p.m. Depending on what time I get out of work. Shout out Bella? No. Why am I gonna shout myself out in my stream? But yeah, depending on what time I can get out of work tomorrow, I might start stream like an hour earlier. I was playing Yume Nikki. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Remember to drink some water, take your meds if you have any, wear your sunscreen, and wear your seatbelts. And most importantly, be safe. I will catch you guys next time. As soon, I'll say that as soon as I find somebody to raid. Oh, Duke is playing Legends of Zelda. Let's raid him. Thank you, Batcat, and thank you guys all for dropping by. Like I said, I'll catch you guys next time. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and we'll see what next week holds for us. Goodbye!